Hey guys, it's Luke Javersack with GSLukeDFS.com bringing you my top 3 plays for the MMA fights this weekend on February 27th. And this will be a new type of video to my channel, but I'll be giving a value play, my smash play, and my play for the main event. So for the value play, this is a play that will fit into most lineups. It'll be more of one of my core builds, something that isn't too pricey, isn't too cheap. Um, Someone near head-to-head odds. And for me this week, that's going to be Ramazan Kuramagomedov. Sorry, it's a hard name to say. I'll have it there up on the screen for you. But he has minus 110 odds against Alex Cowboy Oliveira, and I really like him this week. Looking into his tape, he's 8-0 as a fighter, undefeated, which is always a good sign. It always does raise a little bit of concern as well, though. But in his case, he averages over 11 strikes landed per minute, which is absolutely absurd. He's a favorite in this fight, which is a little bit surprising for a newcomer to the UFC, especially against someone as established as, Cowboy Oliveira. But in this case, I think it's well warranted. The Vegas people know the best, especially when it comes to MMA. It's one of their best sports at handicapping, and I expect him to come out and win. If he's landing 11 strikes per minute, that means he's going to put up a ton of Draftkings points, even with the new scoring system that's in, and I do expect him to get a finish. I pretty much see 90-point floor for Ramazan in this fight, and I do see 100-point plus upside, obviously. So that's my value play. He's $8,300 this week, making him very, very makeable in most of your lineups. My next play, my smash play for this week, is Magomed Ankalaev, and Ankalaev is a huge favorite. That's why he's my smash play this week. So my smash play is going to be somebody that I play in almost every single lineup. Somebody that I think is almost for sure going to smash this week. Ankalaev has minus 360 odds, which is absolutely absurd. It's a huge favorite. It's not one of the biggest favorites we've ever seen, but it's sizable. And that's against Nikita Krylov. Nikita Krylov is absolutely no slouch. He's a great fighter. He has a lot of impressive wins on his record. It's just how good Ankalaev is. A lot of people that are prominent in the industry think that he's a top 5 fighter. And if he's a top 5 fighter, this is, even with Nikita's record, it's way, way, way out of his pay grade. I expect a first round finish here. There's a lot of first round finish props that are like minus 150, showing just how much Vegas thinks that it's possible. And I see a 100-point floor here. I see a first round finish. And with the 120-point upside if he gets that first 30-second knockout. So that's my smash play this week. And the main event play, and the reason why a main event play is important is it's 5 rounds. There's a lot more room for scoring, and every single week, can't even remember the last time that a fighter from the main event wasn't in the optimal lineup. So my play from the main event this week is Jairzinho Rozenstruik. So he's an underdog here. He's actually plus 230 odds against Cyril Gagne, but I really like where he's at. Rozenstruik has been described as having the touch of death. He can hit you with one strike and you can just be lights out. The touch of death. And Gagne seems to be a little bit of a technical striker. From the fights that I've seen, and he's been in a couple notable ones recently in the UFC, he gets hit a lot. He's not afraid to get hit, even though he is a technical striker, and he hasn't really gone down to this point. He's pretty much aimed the strikes, hasn't been wobbled or anything like that, but he also hasn't seen anything like Rozenstruik. I expect Gagne to go in there, take those shots, but to eventually fall to them. I think it's only, a favor. I think it only favors Rozenstruik that it's 5 rounds. It gives him more chances to land that strike. And I don't know what round it'll be in. It could be early. It could be first 30 seconds for all I know. But he's an underdog. He's only $7,200 on Draftkings. And if he knocks out Gagne, you're going to need him in your lineups. So those are my 3 picks for this week in the MMA. Let me know who you guys are taking. See ya.